was never our intention to wage war on evolution. And now, as the decades have passed since I first came across the concept back in the 60s and then the 70s, and wanted to know more about it, because seemingly even some of the churches were saying it was a good idea, and that was basically based on flawed concepts because they had not checked it out themselves. The closer you got to it, the more you realized that the thing just didn't work. One of the first things I came across was a fish that actually had these special eyes adapted to shoot through the water at some bugs on the branch, and always hit them and knock them down. Now that's how it lived and that's how it ate. So the first fishers kept on shooting at these bugs and missed them, so they died. So where are these fish today? But the truth is, they were fully developed, as they now find, and many of the evolutionary professors say that the whole thing, all these things seem to appear at one time, fully developed and ready to go. So the fossil record reveals this. It does not reveal, for instance, like the tree they show coming here from one sort of organism that apparently crawled out of some swamp or bog somewhere and became some sort of living thing, and from all this developed everything else. That has not been revealed because there have been no transitionary forms found. And a lot of people still claim that that is the situation, yet the top men in the evolutionary tree, we call them the high priests, have finally admitted that they don't actually have any. And some of these men today, and quite a few men actually, have transferred over to the creationist belief. And time after time we see that men who are professors used to get on the stage in the past and get in debates with creationists, only to find they were losing the debate. We have a shot of one of these professors rushing from the auditorium after the debate, having lost it, in tears. He, in actual fact, was trying to promote what was clearly a flawed concept. And when he opposed men who knew the right answers, and some of them had been evolution themselves, they could not argue back. Here is a, excuse me a second, I'm going to have a bit of water. Here's a scientific proof. This here is a scale, and in it is a spring. Now, this particular theory that I'm going to give you, or law, is called Hooke's law, and it says the stretching of a spiral spring is the equivalent of the stretching force. And time after time you put a weight on there, it'll measure it accurately, and it's proven millions, hundreds of millions of times a day throughout the planet, in shops and kitchens and wherever they're putting out bulk stuff, etc. And that principle is used, and it's proven. You can prove it every time. So if I put on here 2 ounces, it'll give me 2 ounces every time. Evolutionist has got one proven thing like that law. The Bible actually has many. You know, if you took the 2 belief systems in one particular evolution, which you'll see on my website, which you see up there, because I've taken a lot of information from YouTube and just put it on there, because you know, YouTube is such a fantastic organization, but the information is so widespread that people just cannot get to it, or they can't find it. Now, I've spent a lot of time on YouTube because to me it's a fantastic operation that it has opened up the field for us, and a lot of stuff that should be published has not been published because there's no money for it. But the information is there and the proof is there. And I think that, you know, we've got to actually look into these things and no longer just accept professors telling us what they think you should believe. Check it out, because there are men out there who are digging around in the earth. Thank you very much for listening, and I just would like you to have a look at that site. It's growing. We're just launching it now. Thank you.